from here?
Well, Aunt and Queen come in this morning. Let's go down to the levee and see what she brought in.
Yeah, you can go down to the levee if you want to. I was down there yesterday when it got insulted.
Who insulted you?
When that boat pulled in, out of all of them folks standing around on the levee, the man had to come off the boat and walk up and insult me.
How they insult?
Ask me that I want to work.
Now, Blondie, that's one thing you sure is got to do is work.
I ain't got to do nothing but stay dark and die.
Well, if you don't get a job so you can eat more often, you're going to die all right, and you're going to die from starvation.
Well, I might die hungry, but I'll never die tired. And another thing, I don't mind dying nohow, 'cause heaven is my home.
Well, if heaven's your home, what you doing walking around here on earth?
Just a delegate here, in condition.
Say, listen here, Blondie, does you want a job?
Nobody in any sense wants to work. And besides that, I can't find the kind of job I want.
Well,
Anyhow,
listen here, Blondie, does you want to make $100?
without working,
Yeah.
can't be done.
Yes, it can.
How can it?
I seen an ad in the paper where a man is offering $100, but he's got a house that nobody can live in.
Steam must ain't coming up.
Yes, it is.
Must ain't paid their rent.
Yes, it is. And he's offering $100 for anybody that stays in there all night alone.
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 Can't be by yourself. Alone.
Alone.
What's the matter? Put you out and you get 2 weeks behind in your rent. Then the man gonna give you $100 to stay in his house. Oh, there can't be nothing the matter. Where's the house at?
You go down the street 1 block, then you turn to
Wait a minute,
right.
hold the deal. Wait a minute. I know exactly where the house is at. It's a blue house, ain't it?
Yeah.
Got red blinds.
Yeah.
One of the windows is broke out.
Yeah.
And the blind knocked off.
See, look here, boy, you've been by that house.
Now, I've been in that house.
You've been in the house.
I'm the cause of that window being broke out and the blind knocked off.
You the cause of the window being broke out and the blind knocked off.
Mhm.
How'd that happen?
Boy, you remember the other night when the rain come up?
Yeah.
Boy, that rain was a whang, wasn't it?
Oh, man.
When I was coming by that house, me and another Hawaiian boy, and we was walking along, then I didn't want to get wet.
No.
So I said, I'm going to get and get me a room.
Yeah.
So I walked up there, and I thought somebody was living in the house.
Did you?
When I got up on the porch, I went to ring the bell.
Mm-hmm.
Before I could touch the bell rung by itself, and I ain't had my finger on it.
The bell rung and you ain't never touched it?
Ain't touched it.
Oh, Blondie, that's imagination.
That's what you said. Boy, that house is haunted.
Is it?
There's a gang of ghosts hanging out down there.
And you was in there?
Boy, and I went to put my hand on the knob to open the door.
Yeah.
Before I could touch the knob turned by itself. And the door flew open and nobody home. What kind of door was that?
See, listen, Blondie, I can explain that. Maybe the wind blowed that door open.
Boy, there's always a solution to every problem.
Mm-hmm.
You win the first point in the debate. The wind could have blown that door open.
The wind blowed it open.
But there ain't no wind turning that knob. Now, boy, if there's anything what I'm scared of is thunder and lightning.
Mm-hmm.
All at once the lightning thundered and the thunder lit. And that scared me so bad I turned black in the face for a minute. And boy, when I found myself, I done jumped into that haunted house.
In the house?
In the house. Then I was scared to stay in and I was scared to come out. And I know there was ghosts in that house.
How'd you know it?
'Cause it was chilly in there.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd build me a fire. I looked down into the fireplace. They had wooden shavings all ready to be lit. I reached upon the mantelpiece to get a match. Just when I went to light the wooden shaving disappeared. Wasn't no wood and there wasn't no shaving. Live coals burning in the great red hot.
What kind of grate was that?
Red hot and still a heat. And that ain't all. I could see them hot coals moving around.
Yeah.
All at once the little kitty come crawling out of them hot coals.
Out of the hot
A
coal.
little Thomas kitten by the hot coal. Turn around, eat some of the fire, and me and laugh at like that.
Now, I don't mean that cat for laughing, because the first time I seen you, I'd like to laugh myself to death.
And boy, the cat had on a bathing suit.
Yeah.
And got up on the edge of the fire and dived down into them hot coals. And when they come up, he had on a tuxedo. They come in talking Polish to me.
What kind of was that?
A pole cat, fool. And you know, I don't like no cats nohow.
No.
And I hollered at him.
I don't
said, stop, boy. The cat come as to groan. Come as to getting bigger right in front of me. Got bigger the dog.
No, he didn't.
Then I hollered at him again. I said, "Cat." And boy, the cat got bigger the cat.
Got bigger?
But that last time I hollered at him, I know he didn't want no more of me.
I know you hollered loud enough to scare all the cats.
Everybody heard me.
Yeah.
I said, and boy, the cat got bigger than mule. And turned around and told me to shut up and started over where I was at. And that's when it happened.
And that's when what happened?
That's when the window got broke out and the blind knocked off.
You don't mean to sit up here and tell me that you come through the window?
I didn't go around it. All I remember was I started, and the window was in my way. And boy, if I had a missed that window, that wall would have been ruined.
You leave that house in such undignified manner. Why didn't you?
The door.
Yes, the door.
You're showing your ignorance now.
Is it?
Showing your ignorance.
Is it?
Have you ever been to any school outside of the reform school?
Yeah.
Well, in school, did you take up any kind of manual training?
Yeah.
Did you study woodwork?
Yeah.
Well, in your studies of woodwork, did you take up windery or dooring?
No.
You didn't take them.
No.
But you know the couple of carpenters and an architect or two.
Yeah.
Well, the next carpenter you see, you ask him, and he'll explain to you about doors. He'll tell you that a door was made for folks who had a lot of time. But when that cat spoke to me,
Yeah.
by me being punctual, my time there was up. And right then the window got well.
What you mean the window got wet?
Got rid of its pain.
Ain't it a shame, little Sunday, ain't it a shame? Ain't it a shame, little Sunday, ain't it a shame? Ain't it a shame, little Sunday? You got nothing to do with it. Friday night.
sisters, seems as though the congregation is a little bit stiff this evening. Seems as though the contribution box is going to be sadly neglected. I got a few renouncements to make here this evening. I want to renounce that on next Tuesday evening, going to be a grand strawberry festival down to Sister Chickenfoot's house. I want all the brothers and sisters to come out. Come out and fetch on your own strawberries, 'cause times is very, very ticklish. If you ain't got no strawberries, fetch out a little corn, little gin, anything like that'll do. Small pints will be thankfully received in large quarts in proportion. I also want to announce that on next Wednesday evening, we're going to christen the babies at the East End. And on next Tuesday evening, we're going to christen the babies at the West End. On next Thursday, we're going to christen them at both ends, they say here. Of course, some of them will need it and some of them won't. Some of them may have no water on them for a long time. There's a lot of old ones could stand a little christening, too. Looking down on page 222, we find here what it says, A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, I, J, K, I, J, K. Adam. Now, that's the question, Adam. Adam and O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now, ain't that a glorious feeling? Just imagine that. Ain't that glorious? A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Can you imagine that? A, B, C, D, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Doxology. Well, sisters, I'll be seeing you some more.